What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances that are the king of cold weather. So if you live in a cold area or you want cold fragrances, even if you live in Florida and your cold weather is 60 degrees, right? And you're still going to choke people out with some of these fragrances, but yeah, whatever. But anyways, so yeah, 5 fragrances or 5 of the king fragrances for the cold weather. I would say fall, winter, or like fall going into winter. Especially that's kind of where we're at right now in Buffalo. We're like kind of still getting 70-degree days, but like if it's 70-degree days, it's like a 70. And that's it. It's not gonna go higher than that. But then there's days like today that it's in the 40s, low 40s. So. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this list. I will go ahead and start with the designer, and the designer is I guess you could consider it a higher end designer just with what the price point is, but it's going to be Dior's Sauvage Elixir. It's one of those, just one of those. This is going to be strong enough to cut through the cold weather. I think if you have not tried it already, how? It's going to be the first question. But secondly, I think you should definitely give it a try. It might be too strong for some people. It's a dark, I guess, fougere kind of fragrance. Dark fougere-ish fragrance, or it is a fougere. Typical masculine, not typical masculine, because it's always described as basic bro or whatever, right? So Sauvage, basic bro, but then if you think about it, what really smells like Sauvage? I think Sauvage has just kind of become a staple to a men's fragrance, right? The metallic masculine smell. This darkens it. Out of all the Sauvage, I've had the Eau de Toilette, I've had the Eau de Parfum, I've tried the Parfum, and I have Elixir. My favorite one's definitely Elixir. Not that there's anything wrong with Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette, or Parfum. It's just that this is what I gravitate more to. So like Absolute Aventus, I don't have it yet. I have the samples, but I could definitely see myself getting a bottle just because that's a scent profile, I guess, that I really do enjoy. So number 1 on this list, or just starting off with this list at the number 5 spot, if we're going to put this in order, it's going to be Sauvage Elixir. Next, it's a Creed fragrance that it was hyped up. It gets hyped up and kind of just dropped randomly and comes back every once in a while. People talk about it like the gem, but then people don't talk about it in their regular lists. I think this should consistently be in list videos, especially for the colder weather. Royal Oud. It's one of those that at first I didn't understand the hype, then I started wearing the fragrance, and it's a really nice fragrance. Doesn't really smell like anything else that I've smelled. I know people say it smells like Houbigant. I believe it is Houbigant Bois Mystique. I believe that's the Houbigant. That it smells like a version of this, but lighter and not as long lasting. This lasts pretty long, and it has pretty good projection as well. Helps cut through the cold. So yeah, really good fragrance to have, especially for the colder weather. You're gonna definitely stand out with this fragrance. Next, let's see, what should I do? Should I piss people off? Sure. I think I'll no, you know what? I'm gonna save that for the last one. Next, it's gonna be, is it my favorite tobacco scent right now? No, because tobacco vanilla thing. Herod. I should have put tobacco vanilla in this list. Either way, Herod, really nice. This was a fragrance that I started to enjoy when I didn't really enjoy tobacco scents. Tobacco vanilla, I guess I did enjoy, but then more like tobacco forward kind of I believe Harrod's a little bit more tobacco forward. Harrod, compared to Tobacco Vanille, it's like two very different fragrances. I'm trying to see how Tobacco Vanille, yes, smells like tobacco-ish, but not as like tobacco, if you know what I'm saying, like this. So tobacco means like a tobacco, I guess, and then tobacco, or what the hell is this again? Harrod is more like tobacco, you know? I believe it's tobacco. Let me think. What are the notes here? Tobacco, who the hell cares, right? We're not here to talk about notes. But yeah, this is at the number 3 spot. This is not right. You know what? This is just a third fragrance in this list. That's it. Number 2 spot. This has pretty much come to a must-have. And if you don't have this fragrance, you probably have a clone of it. And if you don't have a clone, you probably just don't like very sweet fragrances. This is going to be Angel Share. Kilian's Angel Share. Kilian, or Angel Share. They pretty much struck gold when they made this one. A kind of a scent profile that wasn't really made before this, and now pretty much everybody wants to clone it. Then, of course, they had their liquors line that kind of goes into their different things. I would say Apple Brandy is probably at the number 2 spot for being really good, but number 1 for sure is going to be Angel Share. And it's long-lasting, projects, gives you all the hype stuff that people want, but it's actually a really good fragrance. And lastly, this is going to be the most... This is going to be the fragrance that gets hate in the comments, right? So this is going to be Naxos. Some people find it medicinal. I don't find it medicinal at all. I think it's a really good fragrance. I think it's not fair to have the other ones in the line how they do. So like how in the 1861 line, Naxos is in it, Zafiro in it? Maybe I don't think I smell Zafiro though. Renaissance is in it, which you guys know how I feel about Renaissance. I believe Decas is in it too. But out of those fragrances, Naxos is a standout. So you kind of expect those other fragrances to be just as good as Naxos. I don't think they are. I don't even think they're close to being as good as Naxos. But another tobacco fragrance, right? So it's tobacco honey, supposedly. Not really much tobacco. Some people say they get a medicinal smell that I don't really get. It's like another type of fougere, cold weather fougere, like a sweet fougere, I guess, an aromatic fougere, tobacco, honey, whatever the hell, right? So that's gonna end the list, and that's gonna start the hate in the comments. But I am more than gladly willing to stand on business in the comments, just because I find it fun. And then shout out to you, Neil, that said I couldn't grow a beard, or you know. Fair enough. But look at that. It's patchy, but it's less patchy, right? Like, let's see. Like we start off strong, right? But it's like a fade, but a natural fade that kind of just goes out, right? So, yeah, Neil, I can't grow a beard, but guess what, Neil? I'll at least have a full head of hair. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe. And the next thing is going to be my receding hairline. Watch my hairline start receding just because I made fun of Neil. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe. I can't wait to see what Neil comments on this video if he finishes the video. That's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe again. Leave your 5 fragrances that are the king of the cold weather in the comments below. That's all I have for you guys. Have a good one.